I don't think life is that important. It's just not. It is not. People get too excited about life. Oh, life, fuck you. It's not that. It's... Make a list of every shitty thing ever that's in life. Life is okay. I like life. I like it. I don't need it. I'd be fine without it. I like life, though. I do. You know how much I like life? I have never killed myself. That's how much I like it. That's exactly how much I like it, with a razor-thin margin. I like it precisely enough to not kill myself. It's an option, though. It's totally an option. I mean, I'm 49. I have 2 kids. I've flipped through the brochure a few times. I've thought of killing myself just to win an argument. You're not supposed to talk about suicide. Even to your shrink. You ever go to a shrink and they're like, have you had thoughts of suicide? And you're like, no, because if I say yes, you'll press a button and folks will run in and hold him down. But you should be able to talk about it. The whole world is just made of people who didn't kill themselves today. That's who's here. Is all of us that went, okay, I'll fucking keep doing it. It's because it's an interesting thing about life. Life can get very difficult, very sad, very upsetting, but you don't have to do it. You really don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything. You never have to do anything because you can kill yourself. If they send you a letter from motor vehicles, you have to come in and, no, I don't. I'll kill myself. You can do that. You can do that once. But you can do it. And it's interesting because even when life gets bad, people generally choose it over nothing. Even the worst versions of life, even a shitty life is worth living, apparently. Because folks are living the fuck out of them. You ever seen somebody and you're like, he should kill himself. Why didn't he not? That dude. You ever been driving and you look at the next car and you're like, oh shit. I wish I hadn't looked in that car. That was difficult to glance at, let alone being it. Just a guy in a tan car. Nobody chooses tan. Nobody picks tan for their car. They give you tan. Is that mine? Yeah, it's yours, fucking loser. Made it tan. They shouldn't even make tan cars. It's mean to make them. You look over, you see a guy in a tan car with just dents all over it and a garbage bag for a window. What is holding up his suicide? What is delaying it? What is keeping him from stopping being that? And what would it take? What would it take? What would it take? Both windows are garbage bags? Is that... Seriously, do you know how much misery is involved in a garbage bag for a window? Do you know how many separate moments of shit misery? They canceled my insurance, broke my window, duct tape. Here's the truth. Running away will not solve your problems. That's totally true. But killing yourself solves all your problems. It actually does. It even solves world problems. For you. What about ISIS? Kill yourself. Then they'll never get you. Seriously, if everybody who's afraid of ISIS kills themselves right now, then ISIS loses. Because they live in a world of people that don't give a shit. We're going to cut his head off. Okay. It's not fun now. I think the worst part of being beheaded is... The worst thing about being beheaded is that you look really dumb right after. That's the worst part. They go like that, and you're like... Just that's fucking dopey. I don't think they like beheading bald people because they can't do this thing. That's the best part. They gotta go like this. It's not as cool. So just shave the top of your head and you won't have to worry about it.
His thumbs and his fucking middle fingers are the same.
Yeah, they're all
the same size.
weird. Like everyone else, the middle one's a little longer, and then
I have
If my kid drew his hands that way, I would fucking punch her. Learn how to draw, you stupid little cunt. What's wrong with you? That's not how you draw a human hand.
I've got
What are you doing?
I've got web hands that aren't connected.
That's what it looks like.
and he's a great golfer. I don't get it.
Louis CK, little girl vagina smell.
Yeah. But that was, you were describing that as a father, describing a stinky daughter.
And smelly vagina of my
I
daughter.
desperately want to ask a lot of questions about that.
Yeah?
I've never heard that from a parent before, that you could smell.
No parent would say it.
They're
Only
fucking
Louis
liars. They're just liars.
But you
They're
can tell
in
the
denial.
difference between the ass smell and that smell at that age?
Of
and all
any
that?
person.
Wow.
Fucking vaginas have a distinctive odor. If it's her ass, she's gonna die soon. If her fucking ass smells like fucking rotted clams, something's really wrong.
And did you have a clue?
Something's really wrong.
I had no
No,
clue.
not having any children or knowing any people with girls that I would be around while they're dirty. No.
I figured it smelled like powder and shit. I didn't know a kid.
I
No,
figured
that's the thing
every
is you're-
kid smells good.
I thought it
When
smelled
you
like
have kids,
I don't know.
you're as a guy, your relationship to the vagina, it just changes completely. 'Cause
Really?
There's always this mysterious, beautiful little pouty thing that I'd only catch in glimpses in the dark, maybe 3 times in 40 years. And now I got to clean shit out of 2 of them daily. I have to literally scrape shit out of my daughter's little red vagina a few times a day. A few
Oh
times a
my
day.
God!
Got to get in there with the wipey, make a corner out of it, and get the shit out of it.
Holy
Every time she takes a
fuck.
shit, it goes straight up her gun.
God, I had no idea.
It's true.
You are the
It's
parents
true.
out there all nodding. I had
Yeah, they're all going, "Yep."
Oh,
That's,
I had no clue.
That's
no
what
clue.
it is. No, and the
that
4-year-old
awful.
doesn't. She doesn't. She is toilet trained, but she'll lay on the carpet, spreading it out, like pulling it open like a fucking
Holy
hustler,
shit.
like Marilyn Chambers, like fucking yanking it open and just going, man, like just lays there doing that.
Why?
Because that's what people want to do. I mean, that's the happiest I've ever seen any person. Is her laying on the floor pulling her vagina open for the world. And I look at her and I realize that's a human being. That's a human being being happy. And for some reason, that's not okay. And I have to like inhibit that so she won't be homeless.
What do you-
I have to get her to stop
What do you
doing
mean,
that.
homeless? I want to put her up.
Yeah, she continues doing that. She's gonna be in a mansion somewhere.
Yeah.
What do you do? Because that's got to be one of those awkward things where you don't want to put too much emphasis on it. So
No, you
she
can't go,
freaks
"Stop
out.
that, that's
yeah,
dirty."
stop that, filthy, you animal. But
That-
you have to tell her that that's not right. So what do you?
You
how
have
do
to explain to her calmly that vaginas, when held wide open, hurt people's feelings.
Or
No, yeah.
or you bring your wife in and go, why don't you start doing it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you just let her do it. Yeah, I have no reason to stop her right now.
Yeah.
People
That's
don't
just
come over that
terrific.
often, but she will. Like, she'll reach in her cute little girl underwear and scratch her asshole like a knuckle deep. Stick her finger in her ass in front of people and then smells her finger. She does that with no reserve.
Shit, dude.
Norton still
what
does
the
that.
hell?
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend used to do that. One time I caught her.
Oh.
She was sitting on her ass, and her legs were up, and she was sniffing her asshole with her finger. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Ew. What are you doing?
No, like I had this moment with that's what it is really like. Parents dress their kids up and bring them out in public so that we can all see how cute they are. But at home, it's just fucking disgusting. I was taking a shit the other day, and my wife was out of the house, so I have to shit with the door open because I have to watch my kids. Otherwise, I have to gather them in to watch Daddy shit. It's the only alternative. So I'm shitting with the door open and watching my daughter, who's standing there in a T-shirt and no diaper. Occasionally, we want to let her vagina breathe and not have all these American fucking products on it. And she's watching her from behind, and just a little dark spot just appears between her cheeks. And I didn't, honestly, for a second, I didn't realize what it was because I've never just seen an ass shitting in the open. I know Jim is paid well for that.
Jesus, yeah, you
For
missed
that
out.
pleasure. And then next thing I know, a fucking man-sized crap just fucking right. She shits on the floor, and then she slips on. Keep in mind, I'm shitting at the moment. She slips on her own shit, falls deeply into it, cracks her head. And now she's laying in her own shit and crying her eyes out because she got hurt. And I, with shit hanging out of my ass, I got to get up and waddle over. I got to do the penguin walk over and pick her up and comfort her. And we're both covered in my shit, her shit. The dog is trying to lick it up because the dog loves my daughter's shit. He tries to eat.
And
it.
all of a
That's
sudden,
what it's.
Yes,
that's my house.
and they're speaking German.
Tapes rolling.
But
Yeah.
this is the stuff that happens.
This is a
fucked.
regular day. No, the most disgusting thing that happens is when we change the baby's diaper, and it's a big, just shit piss diaper. And then the dog, if we don't throw it away immediately in a sealed container, the dog will find it and just fucking eat it and leave the residue all over the floor. Fucking chewed up shit piss diaper
How
and
do
the
you
chemicals from the
live
diaper.
like that?
It's fucking rotten.
How do you fucking live
It's-
like that as a human?
Just regretfully.
I know,
I
right?
regret
Just with a huge amount of regret.
Like, I thought this would be a cool thing. Having
Wow.
kids.
No,
Hey.
I wanted to say, though, I can totally relate with you about the vagina issue because I've wiped shit out of my daughter's vagina numerous times. She's 4, and I still have to get in there once in a while to fucking, when she craps herself with these 8-inch freaking long logs.
tell
That's
you
what
what.
you're telling your wife?
That's the thing is, you got to if your father, you should change diapers from the beginning. That's the trick. Because when you first get diapers, they have the meconium, which isn't really shit. It's just this black sludge that comes out of their ass when they're first born.
Sludge.
And then it starts getting a little fetid.
Yeah.
You work up to it.
You start mixing some other ingredients in there, right?
Because I went on the road for a while and I went away from it, and my daughter kind of turned the corner on me, and then I come back, it's a guy's shit. After a while, it's just a big fucking dumperoo.
God.
And you got to clean it.
Well, that is the last brown thing you want to see in your daughter's vagina. Because could be worse.
That's killing today. And you're killing. All right.
That's
So, Kenny,
awful.
let's
Doesn't it just sound horrific?
It just sounds horrid.
But don't you? I mean, you're. I remember when Jim and I were working on my show, and once we're about to start shooting, and he's eating in the scene. So I touch his food with all over the place with my hands because I know he has to eat it professionally. And he goes, "Are you kidding me? I pay women to shit in my mouth. You think I care?"
Touch away, Lou.
Oh, yeah.
One time I said to him, "You know that AIDS started in your mother's ass." And he goes, "Yeah, well, it's going to end there, too." And then the bell rings.
Louis CK again. Your baby's being raped.
Ah, well.
Maybe.
well, you know.
That's me.
Maybe. Oh.
Getting divorced is like it's like stepping out of a time machine. That's what it's like. I got married when I was 28, divorced when I was 42. Somebody please tell me how long that is. Thank you. That's my wife. I was married when I was 28. I got divorced when I was 42, so I was married for 14 years. And so getting divorced is like stepping out of a time machine that traveled you 14 years. But it's a really shitty time machine. It's the kind of time machine where it takes the real amount of time to take you to the future. It's basically just if a time machine was a box that you get in, and sit in it for 2 years, and then it's 2 years later. That's really what marriage is. Now also I'm 42, so I'm really on the decline. There's never gonna be another year of my life that was better than the year before. That's never gonna happen again. I've seen my best years. And not only, I thought, okay, now I'm gonna start, see, you kind of like go up like this. Then I thought you're gonna start, no, it's exponential. The loss of ability, agility, and breath is exponential. Last year, I lost 90% of my health and well-being. So I had 10% of what I did the year before. Now this year, I've lost 90% of that 10%. So now I have 10. You understand what exponential means. So if nobody ever told me not to animals, if no one ever said you should not have sex with animals, I would totally have sex with animals all of the time. The only reason I don't have sex with animals is because I'm not supposed to and somebody told it to me. I would totally have sex with most monkeys, probably. Why not? No, you know what? I wouldn't, for one reason, because I think it would be rape. I don't think any animal is attracted to any human being. I don't think it's morally wrong. I really don't, except for that I don't think the animal's into it. If you can get an animal horny, go ahead, man. Go ahead and it. If you can finger a monkey and the monkey's like, ooh. Get in there, man. You earned it. You earned it. I really think if there was... If I was alone on the Earth, if I found myself alone on planet Earth, no other humans, I would have sex with a monkey in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's really not long enough to be sure you're alone on the Earth even. That's like getting a little... I walk outside, there's not much traffic. Oh my God, it's just me. I'm gonna have sex with a monkey right now. Oh no, there's a person.
Afternoon, I haven't seen daylight. The drapes are all down because I sleep during the day.
All right.
3 p.m. I'm fucking hungry. I get room service, go back to sleep, wake up at like 5, go to this shit mall, get a soft ice cream, watch a movie, go to the comedy club. The manager says, "How you doing?" And I go, "I'm all right." I just spoke my first words to a human being. Do a show, up all fucking night because I slept all day. Fucking nobody to talk. Calling the West Coast because some of those people are awake a little
Jerking
later.
off and eating too at night at fucking 2 in the morning.
Jerking off is just part. This is like the time, like the clock running.
You're just
constant
jerking off.
Calling people on the West Coast who I don't even know it very well because I want to talk to somebody. Anyway, multiply this by 2 weeks or so on the road. I retreat even more and more from people because I feel disgusting for what I'm jerking off to during the day. And then I go home to my wife, and it's like coming back from Vietnam. I don't relate to my family anymore.
You wouldn't understand.
I'm Bruce Dern, fucking taking off my clothes and walking into the ocean. I just fucking can't relate to society.
Sell the car,
anymore.
sell the house, sell the kids.
Yeah.
Send that letter.
Yeah, exactly.
That Kurt's letter.
Just less and less
Colonel
able
CK.
to fucking... Colonel CK. Yeah. Nothing to say to her.
Oh, damn.
My wife is like fucking a astronaut's wife with a shaky cigarette in her hand. He's fine. We all love him here.
Very proud. When was the last time you saw your family? You've been on the road for a while, right?
Yeah, well, this morning I'm in New York. We're all in the city, so I saw my family this morning. My wife came into the city only because we had to go to couples therapy, so she brought the kids.
Today?
Yeah, we went yesterday.
You ever just yank your cock out and say, "Why don't you toot on this for a few minutes?" That's how you got to do it, man, as a married guy.
Holy shit, that's a great idea.
How's that working out?
If I did that, she would just do whatever she was doing. She wouldn't even look. We don't look at each other. If I took out my dick and said, "Why don't you toot on this for a while?" she'd keep whatever fucking emailing. She'd be looking at whatever real estate wherever she wants to live when she leaves me. She'd be like, "I'm sorry, did you say something?"
And the counseling
It would be nothing.
The counseling is obviously her idea.
Oh no, I wanted.
You went for it.
Yeah. I'm the one who said I wanted to go. This fucking guy we did it last time we went. It's a double session. It was $800.
Wow.
$800.
What does he do? Eat both your assholes while he talks to you?
Jesus. That's
$800.
wow. How's it? Is it doing anything?
Oh, it's great. Everything's great.
It's great. Everything's great.
Oh, worth every penny.
It's fantastic. Great.
Yeah.
$400 a person?
Well, it's $400 an hour. He don't break it up by the person.
Oh, you go 2 hours?
Yeah, it's couples.
What is it, a drive-in movie? He puts her in the trunk before he drives. There's only one person here.
Is there anything
Listen up, honey.
Is there anything you could share from those get-togethers?
Well, no, not anything about us. The guy, though, the first day he's telling us about it. A lot of times they tell you about other couples to give you comparisons. And he's like, hey, I know a couple, because I'm on the road a lot and I work a lot. So he's like, it's hard for people with careers. I know a couple. She's a lawyer and he's a sports writer. Right away, I'm like, I can Google that and make some connections.
Yeah, really.
Down.
I can figure
and
that
he's
one
like, while he's covering March Madness,
He's a lawyer. He's a sports writer.
and then he goes, well, he's
this
covering
fall.
March Madness, and she's lecturing about pornography and law around the. So I'm like, I know who these people are.
Yeah.
I can figure it out in 10 seconds. Why are you telling me this?
The next couple's going to come in and he goes, I know a couple.
I know a couple. He's
Guy,
on stars in Lucky
comedian.
Louie.
Lucky Louie.
The first initial in his name are Louis. Fucking douche.
That's got to be something, though. You ever sitting there and listen to, like, a therapist or something and go, like, he doesn't get this at all? Or...
No. Well, the thing is, what happens in therapy is you really say the shit. It's only because my wife, I know she doesn't have XM in the car she's in, that I can say that the other day she said, she pointed at my head and said, I hate him.
Oh, at the head.
Yeah, at my head.
Oh, God.
So here's the thing. You get in there and you fucking have it out. You say everything. And then you get addicted to that. And you can say, outside of the therapist's office, you can say nothing. Like, outside of the therapist's office, we're just, like, at home, we're just, like, just bullshit talking about, what did Rosie O'Donnell say today? Like, we can't. But if we start talking about anything real, it gets lightning rodded to what we fucking have said to each other. And if he's not there, we're going to kill each other.
Wow.
So we can only talk for 1 hour a week.
She said, I hate him?
And we spend all the other hours of the week in this strange avoidance. If we were in a boxing ring during the week, people would be whistling and throwing paper and do something. And then for that 1 hour, oh yeah, motherfucker, it gets hot in there.
I don't know how far we can take this, but why do you guys hate each other? Or can you discuss that?
What did you think when she said, I hate you? What did you feel when she said, I hate you?
I hate you too.
Okay.
Is it just over time, slowly but surely, the relationship broke down, or is this, was there...
Oh, we got 2 kids. I think it's like this for almost any marriage, except for that we have... The thing is, we have a traditional marriage. I make all the money, and she raises the kids. But we have a traditional marriage in 2007, which means that you can't just say that.
Not traditional.
No, I don't get to say, I bring home the bacon.
Right.
You watch the kids.
You fry it up in a pan.
Fry it up in a pan.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I bring home the bacon, I fry it up in the pan, I feed it to the kids, and if I mention that I pay the bills, I'm a fucking asshole. Like, I'm a piece of shit for, like somehow I'm being... prehistoric but it's true that I pay the so it's hard. Like, marriage is harder now, I think, than it ever has been. And it's not like this guy. He wrote a book, the guy we're going to, and it's all about how it's hard for marriage now because when the women work. My wife doesn't fucking work,
so your theory of your book goes out the fucking window.
Yeah, it's hard, but mostly it's because when you have kids, it's hard to fuck anymore, and you also care about your kids far more than you care about your spouse. I don't give a... I mean, my kids are my life now. I really don't give a shit about her. I really don't, because how could I next to my kids?
I'm laughing because I'm fucking stunned It's just like a stunning thing.
The honesty.
Yeah.
The honesty.
Well, it's true. If our kids, look, I've got a lot of history with my wife, and there's a lot. It's a complicated relationship, and I feel I feel a lot of push and pull in many directions, and I'm fighting really hard to save it. We're in therapy, and my whole life right now is focused on saving our relationship and getting it back to somewhere good.
Right. Oh, but
so it's the biggest deal in my life. But if my kids weren't here, I wouldn't even call her to say goodbye. I just walked. I wouldn't leave a note. I would just stop being near her
you're
fucking,
that's the way you do it,
cancerous body.
You're saving it for it for the kids then.
Totally, 100%.
That's why I'm so glad I never had kids. Oh my God! Because the whole thing you're talking about, like I used to get ragged on for not doing things
chores.
around the house. Right. I had these set chores to do. There weren't much, but it was like, why? I'm going out. It's a new career for me doing radio.
Yes.
I'm really like learning the trade at the time. This was years ago, and she's not working, and I'm bringing home the money. And believe me, a lot more money than I was when we were both working, and I was knocking tin.
Yeah.
But then,
well, the money you brought in just to help you out a little bit gave her the luxury of not having to work.
Yeah, not having to work.
Right.
So,
which is kind of key, I think, to the whole thing.
But then there'd be these little chores I would have. Like I'd have to take out the garbage, and it was my job to vacuum. And like if I didn't do it, I would be ragged on. Like I remember my mother fucking yelling at me for not vacuuming.
No, and the thing is, to me, if you don't have kids, I don't get any of it.
And that was it.
If you're married and you don't have children and you have a bad week, get the fuck out. Why the fuck would you save a marriage that's stressful?
Right.
When you have kids, that's everything. You got to stay together for the kids because you got to be. It's not even that they need to have two parents to be together. It's just that you want to be there for your children because you fucking care about them. But you got to look at it on the other side. Like the thing about having kids too is that spend one day, if you have kids, spend one full day with them where you're like, every time I give my wife a break, I fucking totally realize what she's going through. It's fucking murder. You want to kill everybody in the world. When you're alone with kids and you don't have, I have a job. Even when I'm taking care of the kids, I fucking got my computer on my knee and I'm working. Like I'm fucking writing a movie.
Yeah, you're still working.
Yeah, I'll call just to make myself feel okay about the fucking trap that children feel like on a given day. I'll call my manager and just say, what's going on? And he'll be like, well, we just booked another O&A date in Camden. Oh, good. Go read a story to my daughter. You know what I mean? Because I'm not sitting in a room reading fucking The Happy Hen and nothing else is going on. I've got a show I just booked in Camden. I'm put on my website. There's people talking about me around the country, buying tickets to my shows, ordering my DVDs on Amazon. That helps me sit in a room and read to my boring little kids. But my wife has fucking nothing except to focus on what a piece of shit I am for dropping cum into her and making people that have ruined her life. That's all she's got. So I actually completely see her side to it. We are, and what we found out in therapy is that we're trapped and that it's neither of our faults.
So how?
But that doesn't make us go, oh, okay.
The only solution is killing the children.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
throwing them into a garbage can and letting them die next to a rat and a milk carton.
And you two just, like, spur of the moment, laughing, heading off to the Caribbean.
Oh, my God, we'd have a ball.
Just having fun like the old days.
I actually think if, like, when I picture that, if we got rid of the kids, I would walk out the door. Actually, what I'd do is fuck her face, and we'd probably get off the place.
Why don't you guys go on vacation together? Leave the kids with one of your parents for a few days, and seriously, go away for a few days.
I want to punch you in the face for saying
that bad?
Oh, shit.
Is that bad? I don't know.
It's just so complicated. One of them, she's still breastfeeding the kid who's 2. Can't get the kid away from her. No, it's a mess. Never do that.
Hey.
Never do that.
Wow, man.
That's like walking up to a guy in a concentration camp and going, why don't you just take a little trip somewhere and get out of here? If you don't like it here, why are you hanging around?
No, but you can't give them to, like, your parents or something like that?
Because there's Nazis that will shoot me in the face if I leave.
2's too young to leave a kid.
Wow, man.
Yeah, 2, no, we can't leave the kid.
Let's go to Minnesota, I think. Chris, what's up?
Hey, love your show.
Thank you.
Hey, Louis, I completely agree. To me, I think I'm just a dick for my wife. I'm just a dick in the house.
Well, that one lost steam faster than you expected.
Yeah, I know.
He won't admit that he doesn't care about his wife either.
Yeah. No, to me, I'm just a dick to the wife, and so. Hey, Jimmy, got a question for you.
I'm sorry I did that. I'm embarrassed that I did that.
I did
Who
that.
is that?
That's
Imus. His apology.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, David.
Use it now
for embarrassing phone calls. let's try to get this back on the rails. Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Oh, no, Louis, you're absolutely spot on. Same predicament here. You just go numb, man. You know, but I'm at the point where I couldn't give a fuck if my wife went out and got filled up with somebody else's cock custard. I'm done. Don't give a shit, man. I'm just holding on, waiting for the kids to graduate. Get the fuck out, man. I had my...
Oh, no, if my wife cheated on me, it would change nothing.
Yeah,
it really would.
You wouldn't leave her?
It would be leverage for just the little things during the day. That's all it would be.
You wouldn't leave her?
No, because I can't. I got plenty of reasons to do it now. I got kids. We want to stay together. We want to have the kids. And you know, and the thing is, the complex thing about it is that we share the kids, and that makes us happy together. Like we, as parents, we're fucking the best friends in the world. We watch our kids do fun shit, and it's hugely rewarding.
That's
the two
your
of us.
common denominator there.
Yeah, exactly. So like we'll be hissing at each other. I hate you. I'll never suck your dick again. Fuck you, you whole fucking whore. Oh look. Oh look what she did.
Oh my god.
Oh, isn't that cute? So we do, but that joy that we share with the kids, totally real, and it's actually making life worth living. So that's the thing that's complicated about it. When I pictured leaving, I'm not only sad to think of not being with my kids every day, which I am, I'm also sad about her. She's part of that. She's part of our...
You won't be able to share that with her.
No, that's bigger. And actually, you know, look, I'm almost 40. My dick is finally starting to get 8% less hard than it used to be. So like the fucking joy of having a family is starting to outweigh the sex a little bit. And that's kind of sad because it's like, you know, I'm not going to care that nobody fucks me in a couple of years.
Dude, I think you really,
that makes me want to kill myself.
You want to do it when she's laying there sleeping, start eating her ass like a fucking loon. Go in there and start eating her ass. She'll be like, this loon is...
She sleeps with the fucking children. So I'd have to move my baby to the side.
Go like this. If the kid looks at you, go...
Oh, he inadvertently sticks his face in the baby's ass.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Hello. Nice to be here. How are you doing? Good. Good. Nice to be here. I'm broke. Anybody else broke? You ever get so broke that the bank starts charging you money for not having enough money? That's fucking broke, man. Bank called me up. They're like, "Hi, we're calling because you don't have enough money." I'm like, "I know." She's like, "Sir, you have insufficient funds." Well, that's a good way to put it too. I agree with that. I find my funds to be grossly insufficient. Thanks for calling. Why are you mad at me? I don't understand what. How is this something I'm doing to you? She's like, "Sir, you only have $20. That's not enough. You can't only have $20. I'm like, "Look, I'm not being broke just to fuck with you. I just really don't have any money. I'm not trying to be a dick. My life is shitty." What? So they charged me. They charged me $15. That's how much it costs to only have $20. But here's the fucked up part. Now I only have $5. What did I pay the $15 for if I don't get to have the $20 that I paid to have? I paid the fucking money. Where's my $20? That's like going to the movies. You buy your ticket and they go, "Get the fuck out of here. Go home." But I paid for the movie. No, you paid for a ticket, motherfucker. You didn't pay for a movie. You ever have negative money? That's depressing, isn't it? You look at your bank account, negative $10. That's how much I have now. Negative 10. That means I don't even have no money now. I wish I did. I wish I didn't have anything. I wish I just had nothing, but I have less than that. I don't have none. I have not 10. I can't. I'm like, if it's free, I can't fucking afford it. Somebody could come up to me, take this, it's free. Fuck, that costs nothing. I can't afford that. That's more than I have. I gotta raise $10 to be broke. That's where I'm at. That's not good. That's bad. Apparently some of you are in the same fucking position. How's your economy doing? Shit. No, I'm glad you appreciate that story. Not everybody appreciates that story. I told that story about a week ago in Orange County, California, and all these rich motherfuckers looking at me with their boat tans and their golf shirts and penny loafers. They're all looking at me like, well, yeah. Like, you were financially irresponsible, you had to pay the price. I don't frankly see what you're angry about. The bank has a right to accrue a fee, clearly. That's how different it is to be rich than it is to be poor, because when you're rich, the bank pays you for being rich. If you have a lot of money, they give you money because you have a lot of money. They say, you have so much money that we should give you some. Because you have a lot, you should have more. Here, take more money. Take this guy's 15, fuck him, you should have it. It makes perfect sense. He doesn't have enough, you have a lot. Fine, take it all, you motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. You ever get so broke it just becomes funny to you after a while? You're like, Jesus Christ! I have no fucking money! Jesus! People call you, hi, we're gonna turn off the... Yeah, fuck it! Turn it off, man! Turn it off! I don't give a shit! When can you make a payment? I ain't paying anything! What am I gonna fucking pay you with? I fucking sold the phone. I don't need it now. Damn it, man. This shit's brutal. I live in New York, too, and, man, you can't get along with no money in New York. You gotta live in these tiny places. I have this apartment, right? And we have this... Okay, here's the toilet, right? I'm on the toilet. This is how small the apartment is. The tub is right here, like right next to the toilet. Then there's a wall, like right fucking here, like right... There's no... You get squeezed in, and here's the worst part. I have to put a foot in the tub to use this toilet, because otherwise I gotta go like this. Who shits like this with their knees together? I'm pooping. No, you gotta fucking dig in. Motherfucker! You gotta get into it. And in order to achieve this position, I have to put a foot in the tub. Now try putting a foot in the tub when your pants are at your ankles. You can't. They both want to go, right? So I have to take off the whole pant leg, which means I have to take a shoe off every time I take a shit. Every time. And sometimes that's okay, but a lot of times it fucking isn't okay. Sometimes I didn't plan effectively, and I'm 10 blocks from my house, and I've got to shit. You know when you can't run because you'll bounce it out, so you got to kind of glide, and you're going, come on! God damn it! And you stop occasionally. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Come on, man! God. Okay, I'm gonna make it. 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 And I always get to this point where, like, I'm gonna make it. I'm fucking fine. I'm fine. Mind over matter. I'm gonna make it. And then I see my house. I just see it. And my eyes tell the rest of me, fuck it, man. Let go. We're here. There's no need to hold on anymore. We've made it. Because my eyes are fucking retarded, and they don't know the difference between the outside and the inside of my house. So now I got like Olympic seconds to fucking get in my house and open the door to the bathroom, and I gotta take a fucking shoe off? Are you... I have shit my pants 13 times I couldn't keep a straight face with that. All right. Oh, shut up. You better leave now. It doesn't get any better. Anyway. No, fine, sorry, blah, blah. So anyway, no money. I guess I'm white trash officially, and white trash is a very funny expression to me because it's the only racial expression you can use, and no one gets offended. Nobody gives a shit. When you say white trash, nobody gets all quiet like, hey man, why are you talking like that? That's not cool. Nobody defends white trash. You can be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. You go, hey, I saw this guy, he was white trash. He'll go, ha ha, fuck that guy. White trash piece of shit. Let's laugh at him because he's poor and he's starving to death. Fucking loser. He lives in a trailer because he can't afford a house. Let's go shit right in his face right now. That's why they're funny to us, because they're fucking poor. He wears stupid clothes because they're fucking free so he can eat. Ha fucking ha! Man, it's depressing in this country. You ever drive through whole towns where everybody's life is shit in the whole town? Everybody's just standing in front of their house like... I don't know, man. This is a weird election, too. People got weird, man. I was driving through this town in upstate New York. This guy's standing there with a sign that says, honk if you love America. Now, I love America, but I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing, man? This is your day? You're gonna stand at this red light with this fucking sign? What is wrong with you? And he's looking at me because he's angry that I haven't honked yet. And now he's trying to intimidate me. He's like, fucking honk, motherfucker! Honk! And then I decide, you know what, I'm not honking. And you know why? Because fuck this guy, that's why. He doesn't get to decide this rule for the whole fucking intersection. Just because he's got a magic marker and no job, now I have to honk? Or otherwise I'm a fucking commie? Fuck him. What if I go up to him with a t-shirt that says, lick my balls if you love Jesus? Come on, man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. What are you, a Jew? Lick him!
I'm very happy. I'm married, and I love my wife. I love her very much. My wife hates me. She fucking hates me. She hates me so much. Like, that's what she does. Like, if you asked her, what'd you do today? I fucking hate that guy. That's what I did today. I hate Louis. She's so mad at me all the time. Here's the latest thing. The other day, she got really mad. She said to me, you know what you did? You filled the dishwasher with dishes, you put the soap in, and you didn't turn it on. And I'm like, oh, shit. What are we going to do now? You know. But here's the part where she blows my mind. This is amazing when she gets to this level. She says, well, why didn't you turn it on? Like I have a reason for not turning it on. And I'm like, can't I just be stupid? Can't it just be that I'm a fucking idiot? That I filled the dishwasher and then I went, duh, and I walked away? I can live with that. I'm cool with that. But she says, no, why'd you do it? Which means I decided not to do it. Do you know how much more of an asshole that makes me? That means I filled the dishwasher and then I went, you know what? Fuck her, I ain't turning it on. She can suck my dick if she thinks I'm pressing that on button. I'll fill it, but I don't fucking press on, not in my own house. Why would I do that?
Everybody's of good thoughts and bad thoughts. Hopefully they win, the good thoughts win. For me, I always have both. I have like the thing I believe, the good thing. That's the thing I believe. And then there's this thing. And I don't believe it, but it is there. It's always this, and then this thing. It's become a cat in my brain that I call, of course, but maybe.
I'll give you an example. Okay, like of course, children who have nut allergies need to be protected. Of course. We have to segregate their food from nuts, have their medication available at all times, and anybody who manufactures or serves food needs to be aware of deadly nut allergies. Of course. But maybe, if touching a nut kills you, you're supposed to die. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Jesus. I have a nephew who has that. I'd be devastated if something happened to him. But maybe, if we all just do this for 1 year, we're done with nut allergies forever. No, of course not. Of course, if you're fighting for your country and you get shot or hurt, it's a terrible tragedy. Of course. Of course. But maybe if you pick up a gun and go to another country and you get shot, it's not that weird. Maybe if you get shot by the dude you were just shooting at, it's a tiny bit your fault. Of course, slavery is the worst thing that ever happened. Listen, you all clapped for dead kids with the nuts. For kids dying from nuts, you applauded. So you're in this with me now, do you understand? You don't get to cherry pick. Those kids did nothing to you. Of course, slavery is the worst thing that ever happened. Of course it is. Every time it's happened. Black people in America, Jews in Egypt, every time a whole race of people has been enslaved, it's a terrible, horrible thing. Of course. But maybe every incredible human achievement in history was done with slaves. Every single thing where you go, how did they build those pyramids? They just threw human death and suffering at them until they were finished. How did we traverse the nation with a railroad so quickly? We just threw Chinese people in caves and blew them up and didn't give a shit what happened to them. There's no end to what you can do when you don't give a fuck about particular people. You can do anything. That's where human greatness comes from, is that we're shitty people, that we fuck others over. Even today, how do we have this amazing microtechnology? Because the factory where they're making these, they jump off the fucking roof because it's a nightmare in there. You really have a choice. You can have candles and horses and be a little kinder to each other, or let someone suffer immeasurably far away just so you can leave a mean comment on YouTube while you're taking a shit.
I have 2 kids. I try to be a better person around my kids. I really do. I try to change my behavior around them. Like, I have rules in my house. They all apply to me. Like, I have a rule that I don't curse around my kids. It's a rule. It does happen. You know, sometimes you have a stressful moment, you're with your kids, so you say something by mistake. Like, one time I was making dinner for my kids, and I gave my daughter a bowl of soup, and I said, here's your fucking soup. But, you can see how that was a tough situation. You're supposed to teach your kids right from wrong. I don't know, it's confusing, you know? Some people raise their kids religiously, and that kind of covers it. They kind of go, all this, do that. I'm not raising my kids religiously, because I don't feel like it. Let's get up on a Sunday, fuck that. Fuck that. Let your souls rot, kids. I don't care. I'm not getting it. Daddy, who's Jesus? None of your business. Go back to bed.
But my kids, you know, they're living in the world, and there's a lot of religion in the world, so you do have to teach your kids, if you're not raising them religiously, you do have to teach them about religion, you know? I always tell my kids the same thing. I tell them that there are many religions in the world, and they're all equal, but the Christians are the main one. That's what I tell them. The Christians won. They're the winners, so act accordingly. Congratulate Christians when you meet them, because they won the world. And it's true. It's true. We love to tell ourselves, like, every religion is exactly... No, they're not. The Christians won everything a long time ago. If you don't believe me, let me ask you a question. What year is it? I mean, come on. What year is it according to the entire human race? And why? What year is it? Anybody, sir, just yell out the year. Thank you. 2016. No, it's 20. That's right. It's 2017. What is that? That's a number. It's not just any number. It must be a very important number, because we're counting to it in unison as a species. For thousands of years, we've been going 1, 2, 3. Come on, everybody. 4. And now, come on, Africa. 5, 6. What is this number? We're counting the days since what? Since there was ever people, or since the sun did a something? Not at all. It's been 2017 years since what? Anybody, yell it out. Yes, Christ! Christ! That's right. It's been 2017 years since Christ Jesus. We are counting the days since Jesus together. Which makes sense if you're Christian, but what the fuck are the rest of us doing? Jesus was here, Jesus was here, Jesus was here. Everybody, scientists, historians, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus plus 2, Jesus plus 3, Jesus plus 4. Jesus plus 2017 years, 4 months, and 3 days is when your license expires. How is that not a win for the Christians? How is that not a complete win? That's not a Monday off in October. That's there was no time before Jesus. And the whole world's like, okay, sure. And then somebody was like, what about the years before him? There were billions, I mean, infinity. Those go backwards. You want us to measure most of history backwards? To accommodate one religion? Uh-huh. All right, we'll do it, it's fine. We'll do it. The whole world. You ever watch New Year's Eve around the world? They always show you like how every country celebrates. It's kind of cool. There's one little island. It's the first place that's actually the place that it's the year. It's a little island in the Pacific. I forget what it's called, but the people, they do a little ceremony for New Year's Eve every year, and they just wear grass because they don't even have sticks yet. They're in the grass age. They have no clocks, but they do a dance. 2017. And it goes around the world. Oh, it's 2017. Death to all Christians in 2017. The Jews are quietly keeping track. It's really 5,766, but that's for us. We're just, that's okay. We're just keeping track for when you snap out of it. It's all right. I'll write yours on my check. I don't want a problem. What about Chinese New Year? Yeah, what about Chinese New Year? All right. Next time you're doing your taxes, just write monkey where the year goes. Just put monkey. See what happens to your funds. No, it's 2017, year of our Lord. Jesus-y, a clock on the nose. And they made it up. That's the weirdest part, is they got to rename years that had already taken place. Because you know that's not what those years were. You know that, right? That the year 3 wasn't the year 3 during the year 3. Nobody was walking around back then. Hey, what year is it? It's 3. Yeah, but I'm 28. How can I be 28? There's only been 3. Well, see, you were born in BC 24, and there's a 0. Remember it went backwards? Oh, shit, that was stressful. I hated those years. What was that like? What year is it? 10. What year is it now? 9. What the fuck is gonna happen?
If you believe that God gave you the earth, that God created the earth for you, why would you not have to look after it? Why would you not think that when he came back he wouldn't go, what the fuck did you do? I gave this to you, motherfucker. Are you crazy? The polar bears are brown. What did you do to the polar bears? Did you shit all over every polar bear? Who did this? Who spilled this shit? Who spilled this? Come over. Did you fucking spill this? What is that?
It's oil. It's just some oil. I didn't mean to spill.
Well, why did you take it out of the fucking ground?
Because I wanted to go faster. And I was cold.
What the fuck do you mean cold? I gave you everything you needed, you piece of shit.
Well, because jobs. I wanted.
What is a job? Explain to me. What's a fucking job?
You work at a place, and when people call when their game doesn't work, and you help them figure it out.
What do you do that for?
For money.
What do you need money for?
Food.
Just eat the shit on the floor. I left shit all over the floor. Fucking corn and wheat and shit. Ground it up, make some bread. What are you doing?
Yeah, but it doesn't have like bacon around it, and like I like when it has like bacon on it and bread.
I try to go to movies, but movies are all shit now. They're all shit. Like they just have this machine that just makes shit. I rented a movie. I rented the Jesus movie where they beat the shit out of Jesus for a couple hours. Wow, they kicked his ass. What happened? What, did he key somebody's Camaro? What did the guy do? Look, I didn't like the Jesus movie. I thought it was a shitty movie. And people get offended when you tell them that, like you're saying something wrong. It's like, I thought the Jesus movie sucked. And they're like, hey, man. Like, what? He's not in it. Who gives a shit? Like Jesus cares about Mel Gibson's movie, you know? Look, I was raised Catholic, so I know he did that for me, and I appreciate it, you know, thank you. He should have asked first, you know. I would have said, I'm all set, I don't need that done, because a little presumptuous. Only because, look, here's the thing. I was raised Catholic, and I'm not anymore, because look, if they're right, I am fucked. I'm going to hell, I am. Because I'm really I do wrong shit a lot. Man, I'm going to hell, I know it, and I don't want to go to hell, and really because I don't like new places. That's really the reason, because I'm afraid I'll go to hell, I won't know where to sign up for shit, I'll be all confused, like the first day of school, you know?
I wonder, is there like a schedule to hell? How organized is your damnation? Like, first they put you in one room and some monster fucks you up the ass for 1,000 years. You come out, you're like, well, I ain't fucking around in there, I tell you. I don't recommend that room. That was a drag. Then they take you and they put you in another room and they shit on your head. I don't know what the fuck they're doing down there, but what if hell's not like that? What if I'm just standing in a hallway in hell like, what do I do? Where do I go? Some demon walks up to me, hey, and I'm like, ah, demon. And the demon's like, come on, suck my dick. Ah. Now I'm blowing a demon in hell and it's horrible. And I'm thinking I shouldn't have lied so much or whatever. But here's my question. What if when I'm done blowing the demon in the hallway? Which, how do you know when you're done blowing a demon in the hallway? I guess when he comes fire ants on you, whatever. When I'm done blowing the demon in the hallway, what if some guy in charge of hell walks up to me and goes, hey man, you didn't have to blow that guy, you know? He just hangs out here. He's not part of your damnation or anything. What did you blow him for? I just assumed you're supposed to blow people. He said, suck my dick, so So say no. What's so hard about that? Jesus. Look, man, you better pace yourself. You're down here forever. You're going to blow a lot of demons and elephants, all kinds of shit. Don't be freelancing in the hallways, for Christ's sakes.